In this video, we're going to look at how you create a data package to move configuration data such as the subject tree. So we've navigated to our subject tree within Dynamics 365 here, and we can see that I've got a hierarchy here for Data Packager that I want to replicate in another environment. So what I want to do is create a data package for this. First of all, first thing I need to do is create a solution to export the data package into. So we'll give this a display name of subject tree data package. So you can just use the default publisher here and give it a version. One good thing about using solutions for managing data packages is that you can have those versioned alongside other changes in your system. As you make changes to your configuration data, you can then move it from one environment to another. So we're just going to save and close that. To create the data package, come to Settings, North52 BPA, N52 Data Package, and click the New button. We give the data package a name, and then we need to associate it to the solution that we've just created. So we've got our subject tree data package here, and then we click Save. Once we do this, we're ready to add some data to the data package, and we can do this from the Explore tab. And then what we want to do is we just want to find the subject entity, and this will bring back all the records within the subject tree, or the first 50 by default. We can search for the individual records here, and we can actually look at the hierarchy as well. So we could actually, if we knew which subject records we wanted to move straight away, we could just simply check them. But because we may be unsure of the hierarchy or how many there are in this particular hierarchy, it's quite a good idea just to expand them here. So we can just expand all the nodes. We can see what the child ones are here. And as we go down the tree, we can see whether there's additional ones as well. Just need to wait for that to load. So there's none on that node there. Just while this is loading, just expand. And we can see here we've got DevOps as well, and I don't think there's any further down in here. So all we need to do at this stage is check the records that have got the little page icon beside them so that they indicate records, and we want to start from the bottom up so that we get the right record selected. So we just want to check that one, and then we want to check that data packager. So now we've got our all the records that we want to transport across, and all we need to do is click on the lightning bolt button here, and it's going to add our data to the data package itself. So we can see that two tabs have been created in our data package here. First one here is the subject entity here, and these are all the records here. This is a self-referencing entity, so it's got records that reference other records within the same entity. So therefore the parent subject can contain data. But because we need to create the record first before we can associate the parent, in most cases, what we do here by automatically is set this to no op or no operation. And then we have another tab down here, which is the subject self-referencing update sheet, which basically then does a post operation or post create operation, which goes and matches the subject row 5 here, adding records, with the subject row parent subject row 4 in here. So you can see that that's going to build up. So once this is done, we simply click Save, and we're ready to then export the solution, import it to another environment, and then execute it to deploy it. What we can do is use a feature in here to change the GUIDs and replicate the data on the same environment. So what I can do here, I can just quickly select those GUIDs that I want to replace. I come up to my Commands menu, and then I click GUID Switcher, and then all those GUIDs have been changed to new unique ones. The other thing I'm going to do here, just to differentiate these from the original records, is just put a 2 beside each of the names, so that when we go back to the subject tree, we can see our new records that have been created. last one here, and then I just need to click save on here, save the data package, and because I'm on the same environment, I can simply execute this data package here, and once that's executed, it will have created another hierarchy within the subject tree area. So if we come along to our settings, business management, open up the subjects, we can see that we've just created our second hierarchy of information based on the data package subject tree here. For further information, please see our website north52.com or our support portal support.north52.com.